So, I need to give you guys a little bit of a preface before I get into today's vlog. Sorry if the audio sounds a little different. I had to switch back to my, we have a backup SMH5 Cena headset, because we sold the 10s and we are picking up 20s right now and they're on the way. So I'm really sorry if the audio sounds different. But also, need to give you guys a bit of a backstory on my topic before I actually start into it. My parents divorced when I was really young. My mom and my dad. And I've always had an awesome relationship with my dad. He's a retired colonel in the Army. So, I mean, as you can imagine, anyone that has active military service members as family, you know that they're always moving and always doing stuff. So, because of that, when I was growing up, I always had to both my mom and dad, they're remarried now, and it's wonderful. But when I was growing up, they always had to play kind of like they always had to play like vacation games with each other, so that me and my sister could see my dad. You know, we would do like a summer with him or something like that, you know, every other year. Just swap back and forth. Well, I never realized as a kid what, like, I don't really know how to like put it in words, but as a kid, I wanted to see my dad. And that's an obvious thing. But I guess when I was a kid, it was more about like having fun with my dad, if that makes any sense. There wasn't really like, it wasn't, God, it sounds terrible, but it wasn't like I want to go see dad because I just want to see him, like just be with him. It was always because I wanted to go have fun with dad, and like it was always a really good time. So, I mean, I'm 25 now, and I've slowly begun to realize that the relationships that I've built, you know, as I became an adult, have been really important to me in the sense that it's not just like a family member or a friend. It's someone that, you know, if you're dedicated enough and you're around somebody enough, they become more than family, which doesn't make any sense, but it totally does. So that's kind of like the backstory to it. And I've seen my dad a lot. I was fortunate enough to have a service member that was stateside for a decent bit of it, even though he was moving all over the country. So I was able to see my dad a lot. We have an established father-son relationship that is very loving and very, very well built. It's just not like what you would see if my parents had still been together. So I put up an Instagram post a few days ago, and it was talking about sticker bombs and what they mean to people in like an artist's perspective, or someone who, you know, builds a big collaboration of pieces together. And I always see posts on Instagram or Facebook or whatever that I get tagged in of people who have got like vinyl wrapped vehicles or motorcycles or anything, and it kind of bums me out because if you guys follow me on Instagram, a sticker bomb is in its entirety, it's a story. There's, if in my eyes, if you do it right, it's not just throwing a bunch of stickers onto something and then calling it a day. Each decal or sticker has a source, or it came from somebody, or somebody put them on. In my case, where motovloggers sign my motorcycle with their sticker. That's kind of like my trademark for meetups and stuff, is that if you're going to give me a decal, you have to put it on. And growing up, with my father being in the military career that he chose, I never had a chance to like work on a project with him, and that really now that I'm older, it kind of bums me out, because that's something that that's something that I may not be able to do later in life. And it sounds stupid sappy and everything, but I wanted to be able to do that with my dad. And when I was putting up that whole post, it finally dawned on me that even though I don't have any way of working on a project with my dad at a house, and he's still stateside. It's not, he's retired, so he's not going everywhere, but he doesn't live in Georgia, and it makes it kind of difficult to see him. Well, when I put up the IG post, things kind of fell into place really quick, and I didn't really understand it. It didn't really hit me until I really thought about it. But because I don't have something that I could work on with my dad, like the equivalent of like building some old school muscle car or something, I finally found something that to me means that much. Dad, I know you watch my content, and it really, it really makes me proud that regardless of where you are, you still kind of follow the things that I do in my life. And it would mean the world to me. Fuck. It would mean the world to me that if you would find a sticker or a decal or something, and you would sign my bike with it. It would be like having that one project that we'd worked on together, because this is always something that'll be worked on, and the sticker bomb is something that it'll always continue to be built, and I want you to be part of it. So it doesn't matter what it is. I don't care. I mean, it could be just something so stupid and simple, but all I want is I want you to find a sticker or a decal or something, so that the next time I see you and I've got my bike, I want you to be able to put it on. oh my God, I didn't think you could cry on a motorcycle. I didn't think that was possible. Anyways, Dad, if you're watching this, please find or go buy or whatever, just a sticker or a decal. And the next time that I see you, I want you to add to the sticker bum for me, please. It would literally mean the world to me in missing out on the kinds of things that other fathers and sons get to do. I love you, Pops.